Tirico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Cyber technical point is true. And the Bears are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he's into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. It's his third touchdown catch this year. We're
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go! I take one in! What do you think?
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Here we go! I take one in!
In motion, Lamb.
What do you think?
Now give on the ground. Yeah. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Yeah! Here we go! One in! What do you think?
Back to the ground. He'll keep trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Second and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! One in! Everybody, kill!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up. The line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 54. Wide in. Split, take.
4th down, here's Dak. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
What is that? Slam left.
They'll begin here on the ground. A big hole. Past the 40. To the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Here's Seibert now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on the 27-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
That is Ferguson in motion. The drive will start on the ground. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
volunteer, volunteer. What is it on?
The runner here, it is the rookie from Tennessee. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
What is up?
Handoff here, up the middle. Whoa! And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, Chicago.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
1st and 10.
What is it on?
They'll run. It's Swift. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards.
Savon Rebel on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6.
Let it run.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let it run.
We are through 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
What is it?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Up the middle they go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Down. There we go.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Yeah, here we go.
So second down, and they'll run it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Here we go, 46.
Dak facing third and long. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now give work this forward to the 37. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
4 yards on the pick. Second and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, slip.
Here's a run, going left, up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Chicago.
Ready, slip.
Now, a running play. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A run now on 2nd down. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, slip.
They'll stay on the ground. He's to the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready, slip.
They'll run with Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Biggie Boston. Biggie, what is up?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bears. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 53. Hey, kill! 26!
Now a handoff, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 27-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 38 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! I take 26!
On play action, here's Dak. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
9.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Yeah, here we go!
shot at the three. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What is up? Watch out, watch out.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
What is up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
What is up?
Williams to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out to his right. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The first time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What is up? LeBron!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first half touchdowns. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second down, Prescott. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That's all incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Yeah! Here we go, boy! We're going to 56. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
On third down, Prescott. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What is it hard?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now a shot here, deep middle. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Seibert's kick is good. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
What is that?
Defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
27-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bears. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Yeah! Here we go!
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Montez Sweat coming down. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4.
Go to 54, go to 54, Ryan. There we go, kill. Yeah! There we go.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take Ryan. Hey, kill. 40. Then we're going to 53. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead.
Dak to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They put Pickens in motion.
Over 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. This is taken at the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Whoa.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this Something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. We got Biggie Falls. Where the slip?
Right back to him on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Somebody got a boy. I take the G down. Watch the boy. There's a vibe outside from the music. Turn his TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved.
From the 25, here's second and 9.
What is it on up? Hey, volunteer.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Third down and 9.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
What is up?
Back to Brown after the penalty, and he'll get about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
What is up?
On second down, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. That's a short one, caught by Lovely. And the Bears are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
16 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Let's run.
Here's a run.
Number 26 is the
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
Bears 65, Cowboys 29.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
That is Ferguson in motion. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down.
There we go, going to 53. There you go. Splitting,
That's complete left side to Pickens. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Done. Here we go, 47. Under. Swerve today. Splitting,
To throw is Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
What is that?
That'll give on the ground, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down to the 15.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What is it on?
They'll stay on the ground. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Oh, Odunze. Touchdown there. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a run by Williams. 36 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
It's another run here for Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
On second down, it's down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Yeah, 26. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Moving the tight end right.
26.
On the give, it's Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 17-yard line.
Here's second and 3 to go.
54 wide. Yeah! Here we go. Wide. 26.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Then we're going to 53.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys will get just a bit closer.
72. Cowboys 36. Brandon Aubrey to kick.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there. And a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready to run.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's a run going left. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready to run.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. And he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
What is up?
They'll try and run for it. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
What is up?
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and a yard.
Alert, 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 alert. What is up?
Up the middle they go.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
What is up?
Now a run on 1st down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
The 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
What is up?
Now give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down, they need 5.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st down here at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go to the front. Go right in.
Prescott on 1st down. The ball comes out. The Bears have it. And he is going to bring this one back. is going to need a little closer look. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. Inside the 30. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh,
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister ratting with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushy run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I run it down. The sign is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Your
What happened to time and it obvious? No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stop it, defeating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to my shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Put this stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be